Good morning. It's Monday, almost 9 o'clock in the morning, and welcome finally to my new weekly reading vlog. I took a unwilling pause on vlogging because my working schedule shifted a little bit into past 2 weeks, and now it's hopefully came back to normal schedule. So yeah, it wasn't that I didn't want to vlog, it's just that I was actually maybe too exhausted to do something. Only work, come home, eat and go to bed. But this week is a little bit special week because it's a Bout of Books readathon. It began today and it will end on Sunday evening. And my plan for this week, reading wise, is to read, maybe finish, hopefully I can finish it this week, but mainly to read quite a lot of this book. It's A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, and I'm already started it. Like you can see, I'm tabbing all the favorite quotes, favorite scenes, funny scenes that I didn't like. Yeah, everything is tabbed. And I'm just in love with this series. The series is my favorite of all times, and yeah, I'm just having the time of my life, you know. And this book is so far maybe one of my least favorite in the series, although I love it, but it's still the least favorite just because I wasn't a huge fan, and I'm still not a huge fan of Nesta, and this book is about Nesta, so that's the main reason. Yeah, so this will be my plan for this week. I will be updating you hopefully quite often, especially in the evenings, that I can tell you how much I have read for the day. I'm having some allergy attack today. It's quite itchy here and here, so already took some medicine from allergies and hopefully it will pass soon. So now I'm thinking of making a cup of coffee. Yeah, for just that you know, I'm home today because it's my free day from work. Lucas is already in the kindergarten and Arimas is still sleeping, but he will be going to work around 10-ish. Yeah, so yeah, maybe I just go and make some coffee and try to eat a little bit and read. And yeah, I need to do my studying at least a little bit. I don't want to today because after so long I have finally one free day. So I don't want to study today. I just want to relax. So we will see how it goes. Maybe I will study a little bit in the evening, or maybe I will study a little bit tomorrow after work. I will be working this week only 2 days because from Thursday there will be a lot of national Norwegian national free days. We have free on Thursday, then Friday it's officially is a normal day, but a lot of places just chooses to have that day also free. Here at least we will have free on in the kindergarten. So, and also on Monday, I think it's Constitutional Day. I can be wrong. If I'm wrong, I will write here what it's called correctly in English. Yeah, so it's also free. So from Thursday there will be a long weekend, a mini vacation. So maybe I will study then. that's why I'm talking a little bit more quiet. Lucas is already sleeping and Arimas is playing some game, and now I will have a cup of tea before bed and continue reading A Court of Silver Flames. I read not that much today, maybe around 20-30 pages, but I listened. I forgot to tell you earlier that I'm also listening My Dark Vanessa by something Russell, and yeah, My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, and I have listened today around 2 hours of that book, and it's very dark story. If you don't know, it's a book about a girl, Vanessa, who gets into the relationship with her teacher at the age of 15. She's 15, he's around 40, I think, and we have 2 timelines, one in the nowadays in present when she's 32, and when she was, and another timeline is when she was 15, and we can see how it impacted, how that relationship impacted her life. Yeah, it's like I said, it's very dark story, very uncomfortable almost read. The scenes, romantic scenes between them is just cringeworthy, but I think that's the point of this book, to make you see and to make you feel that feeling, to make you feel uncomfortable. However, before night I want to read something more funny, steamier, and definitely very steamy book. A Court of Silver Flames. A lot of sexy scenes in this book. Yeah, so I think I will go now and read, and I have a feeling that we will talk tomorrow, because like you can see, I feel a little bit and look a little bit tired and ready for a bed. Hello, it's now Tuesday and it's 5 o'clock in the evening. I just came back home maybe 15 minutes earlier from work, and now I'm making a little bit of a dinner for myself and for Lucas, and like you can see, I'm a little bit busy, but I want to do an update after I will do some dinner. I'm thinking of doing a photo challenge for Bout of Books Readathon on Instagram, and today's challenge is to show a book with a cover that you absolutely loved, the book that you bought because of the cover. So I chose to take a picture of this one. It's a collector's edition of Nikolai Gogol work. It's I think it's a folk tales, so it's absolutely stunning cover, so I will definitely take a picture of that. Talking about reading, yesterday I read, I haven't counted how many pages I read yesterday. I will have to do that before I take the picture. And yeah, but I read quite a lot of it. I think maybe around 80 pages, and I listened 2 hours of My Dark Vanessa. So it was quite a great reading day yesterday. Today I haven't done any reading yet, just because I was at work, and after I tidy a little bit, after I do my counting of the pages for yesterday, after I take a photo, I'm thinking of doing a little bit of yoga just to calm myself after work day. And after that, I think my husband will be home already, maybe. I'm not sure, but if he will be home, so he can take over the Lucas, and I will go and do as much reading as possible. He's sitting in the background.
Let's go back because this is the book.
The macaroni?
Yeah.
So I think I will go and eat a little bit and take a photo. Hello, it's now Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday and it's almost 9 o'clock in the evening already. Like you can see, I'm with my nightshirt. I'm already done with the day. It was very interesting, unusual day at work, but a lot of things to do. So I was completely done with the day at about 3 o'clock. However, when we came back home with Lucas, I've got some time to just relax on the sofa, and after that I just forced myself to do something. So I made some dinner for me and my husband and for my son. I did some yoga. I'm trying yoga because I still in the search of some physical activity that I would enjoy. So now I will try yoga. Still, the favorite of mine is swimming. However, we don't have a swimming pool in our area. We have to drive at least half an hour more. And yeah, it's a little bit too expensive. Becomes a little bit too expensive if you want to drive every day to the swimming pool. So not the option at the moment. So I'm trying to find something new, something interesting. So yeah, I will try yoga. I still have allergies here and I have a mask on my face, so hopefully it will help a little bit. Yeah, so like I said, I did some yoga and now Lucas is with his daddy in his bedroom. He's trying to go to sleep already because it was a long day for him also. So now I already have my reading corner prepared for reading. So I will continue with this one, Court of Silver Flames. Hopefully I will read more today than 40 pages, because yesterday I read only 40 pages, but in total for this readathon 138 pages and 2 hours of audiobook, so not that bad. And I'm proud of myself that I'm posting, at least for now, on the Instagram very consistently for this readathon, because the last few rounds didn't go that well for me. Yeah, so I think now I will just cozy up in my reading corner and start reading. Good morning, it's already Friday. I skipped filming yesterday because my camera was, my battery was out of energy. So I set it to charge, and after that I just forgot to film, to be honest. But nothing that much happened, only that we went on a small trip to Kristiansund, a city where there's a lake and there's a lot of birds and you can feed them. So a little bit sad that I couldn't film that part, but not that I couldn't, I forgot to film. Yeah, but now we woke up not that long ago. It's almost 8 and we are preparing some breakfast, and after that I'm thinking of going and editing my April wrap-up. It's it's going to be very late, but maybe better late than never. So yeah, and after that maybe study a little bit and of course read. Yesterday I also studied almost for 2 hours and I feel much calmer because not studying gave me anxiety. So maybe I will do a little bit of studying today also, and maybe do some yoga. I'm quite enjoying, to be honest, yoga. I'm waiting for that moment when I can do yoga. So I think it's a good sign. I don't know for how long, but at least for now I want to do. And yesterday I read around 60 pages of A Court of Silver Flames, and I'm enjoying this book, but it's definitely my least favorite, I want to say, just because it's about Nesta. She's still not my favorite character, although she now turns in the person that I could begin to like. But it's on almost the end of the book. It's only 100 pages or something left. Yeah, so what can I say? I think this will be my unpopular opinion about this book because everyone seems to love it, but me not. Hello, it's Saturday and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We just came back home from the city. Like always, I forgot to take my camera with me and vlog, but it was a very fun trip. I'm out of breath. Yeah, yesterday I haven't vlogged much, but at least I have read. I read 139 pages and I listened around 1.5 hours of audiobook. The audiobook is My Dark Vanessa. And I finally finished reading A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, and in the end I gave it 4 stars. It's definitely my least favorite book in the series, although I really enjoyed it, but it's not the same as the first 3 books. Yeah, so now I'm waiting for the next one. Hopefully it will be about Elaine and her love life. I think I have a feeling that we will have a love triangle. Elaine, Lucian and Azriel. I hope that she will end up with Azriel because I just love him. I think he's my favorite of the 3 Illyrians. Yeah, so in the end, like I said, I gave it 4 stars. And I started reading. I read maybe only 3 or 4 pages of this one. It's Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer. And this book is, at least for now, is very bizarre, to say the least. Very strange language is used in this book, at least for me. Maybe I just feel that way because I almost for 2 months I read only Sarah J. Maas books, so maybe all books after her work will seem a little bit strange, but this one is definitely very bizarre. And already I noticed a little bit of racism in this book. The main character already used N-word when he was talking about Michael Jackson, so it was very strange to hear and to find in the book. So now it's very warm in Norway, at least in our city. Seems like summer already has come to us, so I think now I will just try to find a cool area in the house where I can sit, and I will try to read a little bit because I'm having a little bit of a headache. So hopefully it will pass soon and won't turn into migraine. And yeah, at least that's are the plans for now. It's now almost 4 in the afternoon, it didn't work as I planned to stay inside in the cool area of the house and just read. So instead I'm sitting right under the sun with Lucas. Hi!
Hi.
Hi!
Coffee.
So yeah, he wants to be outside and that's great. And I'm thinking of reading a little bit of this one, maybe a few pages. And yeah, I will try to just enjoy the weather and the view that I have here. I will show you in a minute. Hopefully I can read a lot today. Good morning, it's Saturday. It's early in the morning today. Lucas woke up before 7, so it's now 7, almost 7:30, and we will go and have some breakfast, both of us. And today is a very different day from yesterday because it's pouring rain today and it's very gloomy, but I love this weather. I missed it. It's a long time that it haven't rained here in our city, so I'm very happy, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm hoping that it will be a great day. Talking about reading, yesterday I haven't read that much. I listened a little bit of a audiobook, and I read how much pages? I read 28 pages of Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer, and I have no idea what I'm reading. It's so bizarre, and the writing style, the words that the author used, I just, English is not my first language, so maybe that's why it's a little bit hard for me to understand sometimes what is said in the book. Maybe, and it's short book, not that long, but it took me ages to read that 28 pages, those 28 pages. Hopefully I won't fall into reading slump after this book. At the moment I'm even considering on DNFing this book because I just don't understand what I'm reading. So what is the purpose of forcing myself to read a book that I can't understand? Yeah, of course I will try a little bit more today, and if I still won't get into the story, I think I will just put this book aside, because I still have a lot of books to read on my bookshelf, so why waste my time on the book that I don't like. And now I think I will go and do some coffee, warming some protein pancakes, and we will go and eat, maybe watch a little bit of YouTube, and maybe I will go and just read this strange thing that I have in my hands. ending of the vlog because it's already Monday. But I want to do the, like I said, the last update of my reading for the Bout of Books Readathon. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Oh, I think I just forgot to breathe when I was taking a photo for Instagram. Yeah, so I read 46 pages. I have a overview of my reading, what I have read all week. So yesterday, on the last day of the readathon, I have read 46 pages of Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer. And I also, no, yesterday, have I listened yesterday a little bit of a audiobook? I think I have listened a little bit. I don't remember how much. Oh, never mind. But in total, for all this readathon, I read 445 pages of physical books and almost 4 hours, maybe a little bit more than 4 hours of audiobooks. So it's, for me, I think it's very great reading week. I finished reading one book. It's A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, and I gave it 4 stars. And I read in total 74 pages of this one. However, this one I'm considering on DNFing it. I think that I will try to read a little bit more today, maybe one chapter, and after that chapter I will decide what I am going to do, because this book makes me feel uncomfortable reading it and very icky. There was already 3 occasions when the N-word was used, talking about person of color or about black person. Also the way the author chooses to talk about Jewish people, and also the plot is happening in Ukraine. And to be honest, I'm sick and tired of reading books where the East Europeans, Ukrainians, Lithuanians, Polish people, Estonian, Latvian people are always portrayed as dumb, the ones who can't speak English, the ones who are very jealous of other countries, who are usually portrayed, women are usually portrayed as prostitutes, men are portrayed as thieves or the members of some kind of mafia or something like that. I'm sick of and tired of reading books like that. Just why? Oh, we Eastern Europeans, we all have our... Also, usually Eastern Europeans are portrayed as speaking only Russian and have Russian names. So it's... no. We have... every country have its own language. Every language is very pretty. We have our unique names for that specific country. We have our culture. For example, Lithuanian language is one of the oldest in Europe. So why we are portrayed like that, I don't know. Just a little bit sad, to be honest. Yeah, enough with venting. I just wanted to say that. Yeah, it makes me feel a little bit sad, this book, because once again Eastern Europeans, Ukrainians are portrayed as some third world country, or the ones who can't speak in English, who don't know anything about other countries, about the world. And Americans are portrayed as upper class, and maybe I just don't understand the point of this book. I don't know, because it has quite a high rating on Goodreads, but yeah, I don't think that Ukrainians should be used as some kind of a joke. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking of DNFing this book. So that's the last update, and that's how my reading week happened, what was going on. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.